This will bring up Kayla Costell left side, dialed 479, taking on Donovan Williams in the right. Donovan dialed 482. So I believe this is the last pair before the 30K Thursday final round rolls out. So 300 head start goes to Donovan Williams right side. Separate them up front, slight advantage to Williams. Win light Donovan 007, one above zero gets their first 27 thou in front. Costell 15, two above 9, no good. Donovan Williams picks up the win light. And here we final round in the water box. Left-hand side, the 2020 Miller Dragway Ferguson, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Dialed 461. Right-hand side, the 1992 Mustang of Mike Barber out of Royersford, Pennsylvania. Dialed 620. Take your bets, everybody, the door car or the dragster. .59 second head start. Goes to Barber right-hand side. Pre-stage bulbs are lit. Ferguson is in. Barber is in. Tree fires. 11 thou, separate them up front, advantage. Ferguson win light. Barber 20 and 3 thou under gets the win. Ferguson 009 take 13 thou to be 5 thou under. 2 thousandths more breakout in Ferguson's lane, and Mike Barber is your ATI Thursday 30K winner here at the RAD Torque Systems Fall Fling presented by Optima Batteries at Bristol Dragway. Jordan White, left-hand side, dialed 759, driving the Fire Chicken. Owned by Champ. Taking on Todd Barton, right side, dialed 621. Hey, attention in the pits, racers. The plan is to race as long as we can tonight, as long as the track continues to show that it is safe for y'all. We plan on racing as long as possible. Again, obviously, the track, making sure it is all good and as safe as possible for you as the racer. But we will race as long as we are able tonight. Win light right here, going to go right-hand side to Barton, 009 and 2 above 130 total gets the win. White, 19, take 30 to be 19 thou under. Had to take 11 thou or less. Win light goes to Todd Barton. Ramp Dylan Biondo, left-hand side, dialed 610. Taking on Bill Hensley in the right, dialed 669. 24 thou, separate them up front. Biondo in control. Win light Biondo 002 and 2 above gets there, does not get there first actually. Hensley 26, take 14 to be 15 thou under. Had no chance. Dylan Biondo moves on. Jay Giles left hand side, dialed 614, taking on Antoine Jett in the right, dialed 620. 600 head start, going to go to Jett right hand side. Giles win light. Giles 28 and 1 above 0 gets there first 4 thou in front. Jett 40. Dead on 2. Can't turn on the win light. Giles gets the win light. Chris Burden left hand side. Gonna dial 667, taking on Paul Moore in the right. Moore dial 586. Dragsters round number 4 to the lanes, please. Dragsters round number 4 will take you to the lanes, please. Dragsters round 4 will take you in the staging lanes, please. Dragsters round 4 will take you to the lanes now, please. $15,000, separate them up front. Advantage Burden win light. Goes to Moore 29. 1 above gets there first. 19,000 in front. Burden 14. 4 above, no good. Paul Moore gets the win light. Jeff Fight left hand side. You're gonna dial 588. Taking on Sarah Major in the right. Dialed 595. Separate them up front. Advantage Major win light. Major 12 dead 7 gets there first. 11 thou in front. Fight 20. 1 above 0 can't turn on the win light. Sarah Major moving on. Double 01 red for T-Rock. Not going to like that ticket is Chris Galitti, 41 and 9 thou under. Going to get away with one and turn on the win light and move on into round number 5. Again, Dragsters round number 4. Dragsters round number 4, you have been called to the lanes. Dragsters round 4, you have been called to the lanes. Please be making your way up here. Dragsters round 4, you have been called to the lanes. Trevor Denton left side, dialed 647. Taking on Carol Click in the right, dialed 547. Exactly 1 second head start goes to Denton left hand side. He's got a Hun in his pocket leaving the starting line, and win light goes to Denton 26 dead 8. Get there first 11 thou in front. Click 36 dead 9. Cannot turn on the win light. Trevor Denton will advance. Attention in the pits. We have a racer in need. Parts call. Rodney Fincham is in need of a small block Chevy header gasket. Again, Rodney Fincham is in need of a small block Chevy header gasket. So if you can help him out, that would be greatly appreciated. Hot Rod is in need. Rodney Fincham is in need of a small block Chevy header gasket. Rodney Fincham is in need. Please help him out so he can keep racing the rest of the week. Again, Hot Rod Fincham is in need of a small block Chevy header gasket. Win light here going to go to Matthew Holmes, 23, dead 5, gets there first and nothing. Richard Alford, 008 and 3 above 0. Holmes is actually 23 and 1 above 5, 38 total. Gets there first, nothing. Alford 008 and 3 above 0, no good. Matthew Holmes will advance. Jesse Eden's left-hand side, dialed 659, taking on Paul Warwick in the right, dialed 591. So again, Rodney Fincham is in need of a small block Chevy header gasket. Separate them up front. Eden's in control. Eden's with a win, 20. 1 above 3 gets there first. 14 thou. Warwick 39. Dead on 8. No good. Eden's will advance. Richie Brown left-hand side, down 559. Taking on Doug Browning in the right. Dougie dialed 685. Win light goes to Browning, 69 and 1 above. Get there first a lot as Brown, 25, but all over the racetrack. Lights it up, 1400 above. Garrett Griffith left-hand side. G-Man dialed 640, taking on Steve Helton in the right, dialed 619. Griffith in control. Griffith with a win, 16 and 1100 above. Get there a 10th as Helton was late and a lot above. Garrett Griffith moving on. Wes Weaver left-hand side, dialed at 551. Taking on Glenn Williamson in the right, dialed 669. $22,000, separate them up front. Advantage Williamson win. Light goes to Weaver. 41, dead 1 gets there first. 6,000 in front. Williamson 19, 29,000 above, comes up 6,000 behind. Wes Weaver gets the win. Blaine Parrish left-hand side, dialed 654, taking on Steve Dunn in the right, dialed 571. front. Done with the advantage. Done with a win. 005, dead 6, 11 total, take 3 thou. As Parrish 18 and 4 thou under had no chance. Bug McCarty left hand side. Dialed 611, taking on Jamie Goodman right side. Goodman dialed 596. $13,000 separate him up front. Advantage Goodman win light. Goodman 005 and 1 above 2 gets their first 25,000. McCarty 18 and stops to be 2 above. Had no chance. Jamie Goodman moving on. Matt Cook left hand side dialed 625, taking on Matt Weston right side dialed 564. Matt Cook in full control. Win light Cook 001, 1 above. Gets there first a lot as Weston is late and stops to be a lot behind. Matt Cook gets the win light. Shannon Waycaster left hand side dialed 622. Taking on John Siegel right hand side. Siegel dialed 597. Red for Waycaster, Siegel 14 and 9 thou under. John Siegel in the round number 5. Shelly Elrod left side dialed 627, taking on the Rabbit right side. Kevin Brandon dialed 556. $14,000 separate them up front. Brandon's got her cut in half. Win light goes to the Rabbit 14, 1 above. 1 gets their first 24,000. Elrod 28 and 2 above, no good. Tom Kelly left hand side dialed 509, taking on Joseph Bagwell on the right dialed 462. Kelly 020. Dead on 5, lays down 25 total. Tim Kelly now left hand side, dialed 480, taking on Max Moser in the right, dialed 457. red for Kelly and dead on 6, but Moser was going to be tough to handle. 001 dead 6 right next to him. 7th thou Pat turning on the win light for Max Moser. Ricky Jones Jr. left-hand side, dialed 554, taking on Matt Shell on the right, dialed 490. Way red right side and under left side 51 and 3 above. Not sure what happened right there, but Ricky Jones Jr. will get the win light. Tyler Mosley left side, dialed 477, taking on Scott Carmen on the right, dialed 487. Separate them up front. Advantage Mosley. Win light Mosley 16. Take 22 to be 1 above 0. As Carmen 23. And 2 above 5. No good. Carl Jones dialed 472 left side. KC Pesnell on the right, dialed 493. 1 down, separate them up front. Advantage to Jones. Win light Jones. 11 dead 3. 14 total gets there first. 10 thou Pesnell. 12 and 12 thou over. Comes up 10 thou short. Carl Jones gets the win. Blaine Mayer left-hand side, dialed 476, taking on Jeremy York in the right, dialed 454. $25 dead 7 for York, going to pick up the win light. Mayer 55 and dead on 5, no good. Jeremy York picking up the win. Shane Thompson left side, dialed 463, taking on Bob Willing in the right, dialed 485. Thompson with a win, 18, 2 above 9, gets there first. 17 thou. Willing 42 and 2 above, no good. Rick Johnson left side, dialed 473, taking on wheel with the Coffin in the right. Coffin dialed 448. Remember, racers, please, 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 tail lights, tail lights, tail lights. We've got one stop down there on the top end. So please, 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 tail lights, tail lights, tail lights, racers. We need to see your tail lights. Our lights are on, so yours should be too. Tail lights, tail lights, tail lights, racers. We'll get this one off the top end. Be back up and running here very shortly.
What's the
So again, we had that one stopped down there in the shutdown area. Looks like we're down there checking the racing surface, make sure it is A-OK. As soon as it is given that we have the OK, we will start sending cars again. So everybody just hang tight for a minute. We'll be back up and running here very, very shortly.
All right, a little break in the action. Let's pick it back up with Rick Johnson and Will Cawthon. Round 4 of the Wednesday warm-up 50K continuation. Attention to pits, door cars, round 5. Door cars, round 5, we're ready for you. So Rick Johnson has the reaction time advantage, but breaks out by 2 thou. 006 taking 45, ouch. 2 thou under. Will Cawthon was 032. Drops a little bit to go 449 on the 448 to pick up the win. That'll bring up Jack Ostrowski and Cody Strickland. How about Jack? 021, 437 at 159 for the win. Cody Strickland was 34 in a tree, goes dead 2, but he was locked out at the start. Chris Reynolds and Brian Thompson, as we call door cars, round 5. Crowned a $30,000 champion, Mike Barber over Ferguson. Little door car drags to match up. So Mike Barber is the points leader as of now. Brian Thompson's going to pick up the win this time. 007 kills about 8 miles an hour to go 3 above. Taking it. Chris Reynolds missed a tree. 041, 454 and a 453, but 200 behind. Here's Don Bukowitz and Dan Davies. Wow, margin of victory 000 going to Bukowitz. Dan Davies goes 416 on a 416 at 167, but comes up a couple of inches behind. Bukowitz moves on. Comes the Candyman, Frank Falter and Mike Harbaugh. 2023 Next Gen chassis, 469. Falter, 456. Whoa, Falter, 000, one above with a 0. As Harbaugh puts up a decent run, he's 19 dead on, but loses on a whole shot by 16 thou. Rob Kalipski from Madison Township, PA, and Jesse York. The York family had a great outing in Columbus at the Summer Fling just a few weeks ago. His brother Jeremy won the Todd's Extreme MVP. Let's see what brother Jesse can do.
Hey, Tyler, are we going to be doing any prep after?
Ooh, double red light start. And Jesse York could thank True Start for that one. He's 6th thou red, Kalipski's 7th thou red. York left first, but Kalipski was deeper red. How about both drivers going dead on? Dead 0 for Kalipski. Jesse York was dead 2. York comes back. Courtesy of True Start. Adam Beauchamp, quick 4:43, and Dustin Chestnut. That's one thing about Jesse York's father, Jerry. He doesn't. You cannot tell if he won or if his son won or lost when he walks off the starting line. He has that same game face on. Beauchamp misses the tree, gets there second, and breaks out doing it. Dustin Chestnut, 019, 489 on a 489, moving on to round 5. Beauchamp broke it out 442 with a 5 on a 443, but it didn't matter because he didn't get there. Scott Neal and Donnie Burleson. Burleson, believe that might be an Ultra Tech car, 453. And Scott Neal with the 2005 M&M 465. As we continue on with the long cars. There we go. How about 001 to 007? Ring it up for a 2-pack for Burleson. Wow, 001 dead 1. Neil was 007, took 007, and he's right now he's shaking his head like, wonder why my win light didn't come on. Well, you're up against a 2-pack. So Burleson, late in the evening, laying down a 2-pack. Ray Miller and Donovan Williams. All right, this is a good one. Donovan dialed a 482. That means he can go a 475. Just saying. Ray Miller, 461, and that best appearing car winner at the Summer Fling. They're both green. It's going to be a party down there, I'm telling you. Ripping the scoop, ripping the scoop. But the win light going to Miller. Looks like he outdropped him down there. Donovan, 008. Miller was 024, but Donovan ripping it, but Miller drops him at the last minute to go 461 on a 461 at 136. Donovan breaks it out by 8 thou. reaction times here. And Elliott 004 and rings it up with a 12-pack. I guess nobody told these guys that it's 11:45 at night. They're putting down some good runs. And here's your buy run. Scott Thompson from Douglasville, PA, former track champion at Maple Grove. (2009) S&W. I'm going to say he's going to be 011. Thompson leads 018, 494 is the number, and 493.7 is the ET, right where he wants to be. He'll move on to round number 5.
Jags.
So I'll read over the names. 25 reaction time challenge contestants: Thaxton, Shell, Snowball, Gary, Carmen, Hitchcock, Gerby, Owens, Adcock, Johnson, Crawford, Moser, Harrington, I believe that's Justin Harrington, Williams, car number 013, Van Greer, McKinney, Summers, Davidson, Odom, Poog, Clark, Scott, Winters, Holton, and Sweet. So we just send out the text. If your name is on there, you're going to want to report to the staging lanes at 8 a.m. and take a shot at some money. We do it every year at the Fling. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to kick things off. Here we go, door cars. Round number 5, Trevor Denton. In the Grand Am, Todd Barton in the beautiful 55 Bel Air. How about Barton? 000, goes on a stop, kicks it back off, and goes dead 6. Who says you can't bracket race a super gas car? 6-pack. As Trevor Denton was 32 as a total package and way behind. All right, we'll now take Dragsters round 5. Dragsters round 5 to the staging lanes, please. We want to keep heat on the track. And a good matchup in the water. Sarah Major gets passer by as Matthew Holmes broke something in the burnout. Holmes in the Vega went a bunch of rounds today, and I believe he was down to 6 in the 30K, and here he is in round 5 of the 15K. It's a shame, nice looking Vega. Hopefully he can get it fixed up so he can play for the $100,000 Mosier Day. Take a little look at the racetrack.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
If you're joining in on the Motor Mania live feed, this is the 15K makeup race from yesterday. We already crowned Mike Barber, the $30,000 ATI champion. So obviously Mike's leading the points. Points payout is $5,000 to first place and a Todd's Extreme custom painted helmet and trophy. Second place is $1,000. Third place $600. Fourth place $500, and fifth place $400. Thanks to Hubbard Heating and Cooling. So the little Vega left a little something on the started burnout box there. Get it cleaned up, and it's going to be Dylan Biondo and John Siegel.
RAD torque guns are the world's most powerful and reliable torquing systems with the highest power-to-weight ratio. RAD torque guns are available in pneumatic, battery, and electronic drive systems with torque ranges from 500 to 15,000 foot-pounds of torque. RAD torque guns are being used around the world by companies such as Boeing Aerospace, Caterpillar Equipment, GE Wind Towers, the U.S. military, and many, many more. RAD torque systems are also very involved in the drag racing community, sponsoring many events, as well as a large fleet of RAD-sponsored race cars. For more information, visit radtorque.com.
60 years of innovation, 60 years of attention to detail, 60 years of rigorous testing under race conditions is what makes ATI Performance Products great. ATI has been helping racers like you reach the finish line first. Today, we manufacture a wide range of high-performance parts that are track-tested and race-proven. We're passionate about performance, and that passion is what drives you to the finish line first. See everything ATI has to offer at ATIRacing.com.
Advanced Product Design, also known as APD, is the Sportsman Racer's industry leader in carburetor and fuel systems. Whether you are a big buck bracket racer or a weekend warrior, contact the knowledgeable staff at APD for high-quality gasoline and alcohol carburetors, or visit them online at apdracing.com.
Join the list of winners who depend on the power and reliability of FTI to get to the winner's circle. Visit FTIperformance.com today. As a proud sponsor of the Fling events, Brodix gives away a set of heads at Vegas, Galot, Columbus, and Bristol. Brodix is also the presenting sponsor of the Run for the 50,000 at Vegas. Strength, durability, and power are just a few factors that make Brodix the best in the industry. Proudly made in the USA for over 50 years, Brodix utilizes state-of-the-art technology and continuous research and development to bring you the best in the industry. More and more bracket racers are relying on Mickey Thompson tires to help them to the winner's circle. From the Big Bubba to the Little Bubba, Mickey Thompson has a tire to fit every application. Trailer Ranch has joined the Flings as part of our Racer Appreciation Giveaway program. Owned and operated by racer Marty Williams in South Carolina, Trailer Ranch offers both new and used race car trailers, stacker trailers, or any kind of utility trailer you need. Visit trailerranchsc.com. Mazier Enterprises is very proud to be a part of the Fling series of events. As a dedicated family-owned business comprising of dedicated drag racers, Mazier works hard to provide racers with the very best quality components. Win, lose, or draw, we wish all of you a great Fling weekend of racing from Mazier Enterprises. Goodyear Tires is proud to introduce a series of tires designed specifically for sportsman racers. If you are looking for the round-by-round consistency needed to be a Fling champion, choose the tires that NHRA world champions like Justin Lamb and Peter Biondo choose. Choose Goodyear Tires. The Larice Perfect Package Bonus. At each Fling event, Galot Motorsports Insurance is offering $1,000 to their customer who puts down a perfect run in eliminations. Even better, if the bonus does not get hit at a Fling event, it will roll over and go up another $1,000 for the next Fling event. If you don't have the Galot sticker, make sure you come to the tower. You must have a Galot Motorsports Insurance sticker on your car to be eligible. American Race Cars specializes in designing and building some of the most competitive race cars on the planet. Founded in 2004, American has quickly become one of the premier chassis builders in sportsman racing. Travis Colangelo and the American team focus on precision and driver safety. And remember, exceptional customer service comes with every car sold. Round wins, race wins, and championships start here. Join the American family today. For more information, visit AmericanRaceCars.net or see us at the track. A proud sponsor of the Fling events, Autometer is the brand the champions depend on to keep them running at their best. Check out the complete line of gauges, dashes, and data acquisition solutions at Autometer.com. Power, precision, passion. Autometer. Rob's Automotive and Collision is a proud sponsor of the Fling events. Automotive repair, heavy-duty truck repair, trailer repair, and roadside assistance. Rob's Automotive and Collision. More than just towing. Alltronics Inc. wishes all their customers good luck at this week's Fling event. With over 25 years of experience, Alltronics continues to develop innovative products for the racing industry. From weather stations to data recorders to lightweight lithium batteries, Alltronics has the right product to help you get to that final round. Visit alltronicsinc.com and let us help you get on the fast track to the winner's circle. ATI is family owned, has a staff of 70 people who work out of 100,000 square feet with 32 CNC machines. And we do it all in Baltimore, Maryland. Whatever you need, ATI can help. Check out ATI Racing.
All right, it's Siegel and Biondo. Siegel drops it 1 bow red. Dylan 009, Dylan dead 3. How about a 12-pack? Taking down Big Red. So Dylan will move on to round 6. Jesse Edens and the Rabbit, Kevin Brannon. Ooh, Rabbit's in trouble. Rabbit was 0.52, he missed it. Jesse Edens was 0.10, one above, had him shut out. Wes Weaver and Doug Browning. So Weaver 550. Browning's going to leave first, 684. A little less 10 from Sarasota, Florida. Both drivers are green, and Browning is very green. Weaver pulls up alongside and turns on the win light. 700ths reaction time advantage. Got there first by 300ths, and that's a winner. Chris Galiti and Steve Dunn. Chris Galiti from RAD Torque Tools, the title right sponsor. And Steve Dunn, beautiful, I mean gorgeous 67 Camaro from Jackson, New Jersey. Wheels up, start both sides. Dunn has the reaction time advantage. Can he hold on? Brake lights on, he does it. How about Dunn taking 2 thou down about 7 mile an hour down there to go dead 8. Galiti 0.24, 3 thou under. So we'll see that beautiful Camaro in round number 6. Oh, thank you, Steve Riggins. Even though you stood us up this week. Paul Moore and Garrett Griffith. That's a tough little dude in the left lane. 640 from Alexandria, Kentucky. Another S10. Pair of team reaction times. Let's bring this up top and give the win light to Paul Moore. 18 on a tree, 586 on a 586 at 116, so he's pretty much wide open. Jamie Goodman and Jay Giles, 614 to a 596 to Malibu, 1980.
We got 17 drivers back here, guys.
Pretty quick 596, probably a big block Chevy in there. 94 Mustang on the left side, Jay Giles from Rogemount, North Carolina. To a 13. Both drivers are dead on the number. How about a margin of victory of 1 thou? And Jamie Goodman, I think he gave that back. He matched the mile an hour of his opponent at 112, and I'm sure he goes about 116 to get behind 1 thou. Here's your buy run. Matt Cook, 76 Vega wagon, killer bracket car, lightweight, you can see out of it. Put a small block Chevy on alcohol and roll with it. How about Cook lifts at 330, goes 664 on his 663 at 80 miles per hour. All right, guys, attention in the pits. So this will be the last round of the night. After this round, you can put them away. Ricky Jones Jr. and Max Mosier. Mosier, the Friday $100,000 sponsor. Ricky Jones, 556. Getting a full second handicap. Dragster on dragster. 5 thou between them. 009 for Ricky Jones, but the win light going over to Mosier. Mosier was 014, got around him. Killed a couple of mile per hour to take 300s, an easy win. So he'll move on to round number 6, and that will bring up the Summer Fling MVP, Jeremy York, and Tyler Mosley. Watch Jeremy's father. It doesn't matter whether his son wins or loses, you won't be able to tell. Man's got a poker face. Team reaction times. York with the slight advantage. York gets it done, and that is why he was the Summer Fling MVP. He takes 2 thou, scrubbing some speed. 011, one above 0. As Mosley, not a bad lap at all. Teen on a tree, dead 4, but just a little bit behind. Got my boy Bennett Fawcett from Galot listening in. What's up, Ben? Shouldn't you be mowing the grass or something? Carl Jones and Will Cawthon. Quick 448. Will. Carl Jones 472. Calls from Kansas. Good reaction times, 007, 2 and 11. Jones, 007, get that 9 thou to go dead 9. Cawthon was 011, one above, and just wasn't good enough. Tom Kelly and Frank Falter to 4th. Say that 5 times fast at 11:50 at night. 12:08, actually. Yeah, Bennett Galot, he's got home from Monster Trucks. Whatever, Ben. Don't act like you work hard. Just think back on the time we went head-to-head in that practice tree, you young buck. 509 to 456. As we have nearing the end of round 5 of the Wednesday makeup 15K. 8 thou advantage going over to Kelly, and the win light going there as well. 018, 510 on a 509. Falter, you heard him rip the throttle. He had a chance, but he went 457 at 145, 10th out behind. Don Butkowitz and Brian Thompson. So Butkowitz styles it up to a 478, and you'll be looking over his shoulder. Brian Thompson from Sneeds Ferry, North Carolina, 459. Ooh, Butkowitz drops it red, and Thompson was 29. Thompson actually spot dropped on the red light, goes 460 at 144 and a 459. Butkowitz a thou under, but it didn't matter. It was over at the start. Jack Ostrowski and Jesse York. The York family making some noise today. Jack, New Media, Pennsylvania. Runs with the Dominos up there. He's got a lot of nicknames. Jack the Quack, the Flying Pollock. He's a good friend of mine, so I can pick at him a little bit. Fast 436 for Jack. He's behind on the tree. Jesse York is 17, and Jesse York lights it up by 0.0001. How about Jesse York killing 5 miles per hour against a 430 car to go take the stripe by 0.000? I guess he watched Jeremy do good at the Summer Fling and said, all right, just watch me, hold my beer. Shane Thompson and Dustin Chestnut. Looks like 3 pairs left. In round 5. So if you just tuned in, we crowned a $30,000 champion, Mike Barber, and we're getting some rounds in a 15K warm-up race that was rained out yesterday. Ooh. Chestnuts 012 493 on a 489, but he did go 125. Shane Thompson having issues. Limps off the starting line, and hopefully nothing's wrong with that beautiful hot rod. Wait for Shane to clear the track. Bring up the next pair, Ray Miller and Alan Elliott. Alan Elliott takes it down to the 330, making sure he gets a lot of heat in those Mickey Thompsons. I think they're Mickey Thompsons. Miller sticks it on a 461. He just went a 461 down about 8 miles an hour, so he'll be rocking it down there. Rocks the scoop 3 or 4 times to go dead 4. Both drivers dead on. Miller leaves on him by 14th thou and wins it on a hole shot. Here's your last pair on ATI Thursday. Donnie Burleson coming off a 2-pack. Scott Thompson won a 493 with a 7 on his buy run. Dials at a 493. He says, I'm going to package you up. Both green. Thompson has the reaction time advantage, 005, and he does just that. 14-pack for Thompson. He'll move on to round 6. Burleson was one above the dial on a little bit of a drop, 024. That will conclude ATI Thursday, and we're gonna go head over to the winner's circle with Motor Mania and crown our $30,000 ATI champion.
Jags.
We have here. So we'll get Mike Barber in front of the tower, and all the signs are being set up. Motor Mania is on the way. We'll cap off ATI Thursday. All right, here we are in the Bristol Dragway winner's circle with the ATI $30,000 main event champion, Mike Barber. Mike, this Mustang is very popular. It's getting very well known up and down the East Coast. It's almost like you flipped a switch the last couple of years. Not sure if you're doing anything different or you're just practicing more or you're working on a car, but you're turning on a lot of win lights.
I think we worked on the car a lot. For the longest time, this was not a very good car. And then I got the right people working on it. I have Chris Wilson Racing Engines, his family, they help out. I have, where Shane gives me advice, Tommy Plotz over there. It's just, the right people are telling me what to do and helping out. So we turned a car that was not good, but I also think for the longest time driving a car that was terrible, now that it's good, it makes, I don't want to say it's easier, but it's a little bit easier. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you know what? This car on alcohol, I watch you, you're very methodical in your approach. And that's probably one of the reasons why it runs very consistent. This thing just prints tickets.
It prints tickets, but not at Bristol. So we'll just say that. So there's been a lot of, I know what it's going to do, and that's what I say. You know, I just know what it's going to do. I know the car. I've had this car, people don't know, I've had this car like 25 years. So I've been racing it a long time. I know, I just know the car, you know. So that's about it.
Well, you feel at home in it, it sounds like, and
I mean, this was my car. I used to drive it. This was.
Oh, this is like a high school car?
Yeah, this is my car. Yeah. So.
Wow. So listen.
Well, I always say it's like kind of a knife to a gunfight. So.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
That's a sharp knife, pal.
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
So, anyone you want to thank? Any round that stands out to you? You took down a row of hitters round after round. I mean, everybody here, there's no ducks.
I red lit first round. I was not happy about that. And I had one where I did spin the tires, and the guy just took too much. There was nothing I could do, and that was the lucky one. And I probably shouldn't have been around past second or third round anyway. And then it just worked out. What are you going to say? You know. And but yeah, thanking them. It's the guys I thanked, like Wilson, Marty Flegel. My buddy Tim Rubendahl, that kid, he could be at work, and I'm like, hey, we got to do a converter swap. He's like, I'm at work. I'll be there in an hour. And I'm like, well, you know, but it's just, I got the right people around me, and they're making the car good, and then they make me look good. You know what I mean? So
it's all part of it. So we're going into the Moja $100,000 day tomorrow. You have a lot of confidence, I'm sure. Maybe a little intimidation factor that you just come off this win, and you're leading the points.
Well, that's what I joke. We came for the points. We don't care about the money. So, yeah, nothing's going to change. I just assume everybody next to me is going to be 00 dead on. So that's my approach. So, I mean, I'm not going to take anybody light. I ran a bunch of people I don't even know who they are, but I still treat them the same. I'm going to treat them like I treat you. So, you know.
Well, your methodical approach, your focus, your dedication to have a consistent car, and your lack of mistakes at the other end. You drive a real tight ship down there. Congratulations, Mike Barber, the ATI $30,000 winner.
This guy get here.
What?
Just got here.
Now we'll do it for ATI $30,000 Thursday. Appreciate everybody on Motor Mania who stuck with us through the late night. Congratulations, Ferguson, runner-up. And we're going to kick things off tomorrow at 8 o'clock with the Fall Fling Reaction Time Challenge. And right after that, we'll get right into the Mosier $100,000 main event.
Jags.
Wow, was that a day of racing or was that a day of racing? Congratulations to Mike Barber for his victory in the ATI 30K, one of the first of our main event races this week. So anyway, also we were able to get through round 5 of the APD 15K. So I guess we'll pick up at round 6 whenever we can fit that in. Also, congratulations to Tim Kelly for his victory over Gary Williams in the dragster shootout. Of course, both the winner and the runner-up are winners on that one, because the dragster, you got the American dragster and the Race Tech dragster, and it's just that the winner gets to pick which one he prefers. So yeah, congratulations to them. We will be live at 8 o'clock in the morning because they got the reaction time challenge beginning then. I think I better get some rest. Okay, say your goodbyes to each other, and we will see you tomorrow at about 8 o'clock. Okay? See ya. Bye.
Welding, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.